The Braves were lying in joint 4th place of their division going into this game and looking to make the push for the playoffs. From their bench of 10 players, number 6 Fenny Falmania, Igor Grisic, Eugene Brown, Mike Porter and Simon Whiting were starting the game. Whilst from Barking, number 7 Irfin Hussain, Roy Ruth, Lee McCarthy, Shab Nayaz and 14 Dave Churches provided the opposition 5. Now it's time to go over to your commentator Sean Shannon with the first quarter.
Ready for the opening tip-off. And right off the bat, there's a fast break opportunity for the visitors, and they put it in off the tip. That basket only took 5 seconds, and Barking have the lead. However, Braves have the ball, and there's a lovely pass underneath to Mike Porter, and he makes no mistake. That's a great start. What an alert play by the Braves. And now the Braves have a chance to play defense. They didn't really get a chance on Barking had the ball. It was a fast break right from the tip. The Braves won't want to foul early on. Man takes an extra step. Colin Irish tries to encourage a violation call from the referees. However, it doesn't matter. That basket didn't go in. And it looks like a jump ball. So, umpire Jim Harris telling everybody exactly where they stand. Very important to have everybody in the right place for the jump ball. And there's Igor taking a 3, and it's in. That's a 3-pointer. And now that's a good basket from the tip. Igor, all by himself, threw in a 3-pointer. And now the home team's ahead 5-2. And there's a foul against Igor. Now I'm worried about Igor here because we need him in the game. You saw him just get a 3-point basket, and then he picked a foul up right after that. And Igor does not want to get too many fouls in this game. It's important he stay the entire game. And there's a miss. So the score is still 5-2. 1 shot to come. Roy Roof on the line for the Irks from Barking and Dagenham. And he makes the second, so the score is 5-3 with 1 minute played. Lots of points. 8 points in the first minute. 5 for the Braves, 3 for the Irks. Number 13, Simon Whiting, looking to make a pass. Porter has it. Decides to move on his man, dishes over to Whiting, who puts it up from the corner, and that's good. So the Braves are off to a great start. The Braves, 7 points. 7 minutes and 39 seconds to go in the first quarter. Well, Barking is starting out slow, and we all know what happens in basketball. The team in white division did not look this slow the whole game, but let's hope that the home team can take advantage of this and put up some more points. They already have a 4-point lead, but they'll want to build that up while they're hot and while the visitors are still getting used to things. Ball is out of bounds, and it's Braves ball. That was Gergich making the move. And we've got an offensive foul called against Fenny Falmania. Although he had the ball, he fouled in white, according to umpire, I should say referee Brendan Walker. Actually, the foul was on number 13, Simon Whiting. That's who the foul was on. There's a basket for Barking. There's a foul, and the player puts his hand up right away. Number 13, Shab Nayaz. He knows he fouled that time, and it's Igor on the line. There'll be no shot there. The player who was fouled wasn't shooting. Now he's shooting if he gets fouled, there's no call. And there's an easy basket. Good passing. We mentioned that Barking looked slow to start the game, but they're picking things up now. There's a pass right underneath to Mike Porter. Oh, contact, and it's a blocking foul against Simon Whiting. And that's a big call. The referee has to decide who is at fault. Was it the man charging in, or was it the man defending? And the referee has called that against number 13, Simon Whiting. Into the game now for the Oxford Braves, number 5, Adam Hale. And Whiting, with his second foul, has to have a rest. He doesn't have to have a rest, but Colin Irish decided it's a good idea. And there's Egan. Strong defense. He stood in front of the charging attacker from Barking and it threw him off. He lost the ball, and now the Braves have it. Fenny Falmania being closely watched. Barking playing a man-to-man defense. Igor fakes, puts up a shot. It's a little heavy. Bounces off the top, and the referee spots that and says, oh, let's go, and give the ball to Barking. It's 8-7 in favor of Barking. 3-point attempt misses. Another chance, and that's good, and that is a 3-pointer. So, the Braves, who scored well at the start of the game, have slowed down a bit, and Barking is in the ascendancy at the moment. Basketball, a game of momentum. Igor, with his back to basket, dishes off to Mike Porter. Shot that misses. Adam Hale gets a hand on it, but eventually Barking grabbed the ball. A long pass, but Adam Hale read that pass and scooted over as he does. A very quick defender, knocked the ball out of bounds and slowed things up a little bit. Shot clock's down to 14, but that won't matter because there's a shot up, misses, and there's that man again. Adam Hale just came on the court, making himself known, grabbed that rebound, and now he's dribbling around. A long pass. Fenny right underneath the Igor. Igor likes to shoot from right there, and he makes it. That was great teamwork. 9-11 the score. The big man turns, and he'd be looking to draw a foul, and it's a traveling violation. Number 11 for the visiting Barking team. Lee McCarthy called it a traveling violation, and it gives the Braves a chance to tie things up. They're down 2. Mike Porter has a look. Eugene Brown cut, but wasn't open. Igor takes a shot. It's not a 3, it's a 2. Misses, but there's a tip from Fenny to Adam, and Adam puts it in. So it was the second effort that paid off. And it's all tied up with 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. And I would say a tied score is a good reflection of the type of game we've had so far. And we also see that it's a man-to-man defense by the Braves. Here's a bit of a mismatch. The shot misses, but number 10 got away from his man. Number 10, Roy Roof. On a man-to-man, somebody should have been blocking him out, and he managed to get the basket. 13-11 is the score now in favor of the visitors from Barking. There's a fast break, but once again, Adam Hale read that fast break. He is so quick. I'm sure that Barking thought they had 2 points, but Adam Hale scooted across seemingly out of nowhere. Oh, and Eugene Brown tries the roll. Oh, and there's a vicious number 11. He really is taking his chance to swing his elbows like that. The referees don't like to see that. Somebody will get hurt if he does that. And there's a chance. Eugene Brown goes to the ball. Now there's a man wide open, and it's Roof again, and he goes right to the left. Roof, the man who scored the last basket from the same position, and that is underneath the basket to the left side, got wide open. So Roy Roof will have 1 shot. He made his basket. He was fouled. He gets 1 shot, and he makes that. Score reads 16 for Barking and 11 for the home team who have the ball, the Oxford Braves. Oh, Eugene gets rejected.